This is Tabu7. We have a big event coming in the offing. It is the removal of fiat cash. And when this happens, it will change the world that we all live in forever. And as of right now, we can see that there's some movement in the precious metals markets. Now, these markets are heavily manipulated. We've talked about this several times, and we've shown exactly why. With gold slumping back, it opened a window. And a lot of people said that that was trying to take away from the attention that was being put on silver, because it seems like they have a lid on silver in terms of the paper market, holding it right around 27. Although if you try to go out and buy the physical silver, you're going to see that it's going to cost you way more than that $27. And that's what we're seeing in several precious metals markets. Platinum got up and ran through the roof. And now we have copper doing the same, exploding higher. And I believe that this trend is going to continue. They've been trying to keep a lid on this. This is a reason why they're taking back all the coinage in this country and around the world. All those copper pennies from 1982 or before, they're all already they were worth 2.5 cents per penny. Now with this explosion that just happened today in the markets, shooting up 60%, who knows where this is going to take the value of a single penny? It's way more than a cent at this point. When all the lemmings realize this, there's going to be a shift. But see, this government was one step ahead of all the lemmings and started pulling all the coins back ahead of all this. Tried to warn you over and over about what was happening. Let's go look at the copper futures here real quick. And as we do...
Thank you so much, Dabu, because you're making my point. You're making my fucking goddamn point. Oh, man, I love it when freaking great minds think alike. Hey, like, I'm not always that slow, people. I'm not always that slow. Like, freaking, I pay attention. You know, other people have... I pay attention. Cool.
We can see it has exploded on tip right here. Just absolutely taking off through the roof. And this may continue. Again, we're talking about heavily manipulated markets that at some point, if they want to catch up to the reality of the world, you're going to see massive inflation in these areas that they've been keeping held down for so long. But join us for the next live stream where I break this down further. Going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern on DLive.
So, yeah.
Big selection.
So, yeah. No, the thing is, man, like, y'all that created Bitcoin are fucking smart as shit. I was talking about freaking microsense and stuff like that before, and it's like, you know, and that's the thing, is like, you know, like, GameStonk and all that, man, that was, that just shows, like, the volatility of things. And this guy fucking trolling. But, anyways. You know, like, freaking, that's the damn thing, is like, you know, pay attention to things. You gotta be full spectrum. And it's hard to, you know, really set focus on things. And that's why I just, you know, like, okay, we need changes. And, hey, you know what? It's not hard. It's not easy, like, to, you know, just do things and stuff. You know, like, in order to create change, it takes a lot of damn effort. And I don't want to look at Safford and shit. But, anyways, you know, we can do a lot. Like, we need to start. I mean, I know that y'all are organized. That's why all this is fucking happening. Sorry, I just got excited. Our mission is, like, my mission is to freaking, hey, this is what's happening. I don't know what the hell is actually happening, but, you know, like, if we don't control this now, then everything as we know, it's just going to be freaking, well, they'll just take over without diplomacy. And, well, it seems that people are lacking diplomacy. And, well, hold on a second.
Everything you know is false.
terror brings more terror.
Los Pepes son paramilitares. Un escuadrón de la muerte. I will bring people together.
Donald Trump is facing some backlash for a tweet that included the Star of David was retweeted by Trump from an online message board for neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and anti-Semites.
Lately, Infowars.com unexpectedly has been seeing some of the biggest traffic in our history from a new source. Not Drudge Report, not our daily AM and FM audience, not Facebook, not Twitter, not YouTube. Those are all huge sources. Those are all our top sources of referral, not just original listeners and fans coming every day. No, our new biggest amount of traffic ever. And I guess articles are being written about it. It's being marveled about. I wasn't aware of it till last week. Buckley ran up and said, look at this. Look at these sites. These are meme sites. These are things I've been visiting for years. This is something Generation X right down to millennials is into. I'm aware of the big sites. Reddit and others have it, but I don't really follow it. And I didn't know that in the last 2 weeks we've had most of the top memes because our listeners are going and getting clips from idiots on the show and clips from anti-Trump people and going and making memes out of them. And now InfoWars has many of the top memes. And I don't know how we hit the zeitgeist here, but we've now hit the zeitgeist of memes. I mean, sure, they've always had fun with things I do that are silly, and I certainly enjoy it. Please make more goofy memes of yours truly. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
It took me almost 30 seconds to say that.
I couldn't give less of a It's physically impossible. Because it's the two and it's 2015 right now. Right. So I don't care until it's the thing that I'm supposed to care about.
Right. You said that you don't give a damn about Donald Trump.
I didn't.
You did not give a damn about Donald Trump.
I didn't care, and I didn't think I'd have to care, and then it turned out.
Well, no one thought they would have.
Yeah.
Now you care a lot.
Well, now we did. Yeah, we
did.
And don't vote for him because he tells it like it is. He's a bullshit artist. Fuck you, 2016. Fuck you.
Chris G finally gets the championship that he deserves. This has to be poetic for him. Waited all this time.
Download complete.
Asian domination. Who would have dreamed that right here at the Capcom Cup in grand finals, it would be a red, white, and blue grand final, and the United States reigns supreme.
Wow.
What an incredible event it's been. An electric crowd got what they came here to see.
Scott no longer deserves to be here. He only wants his weekly time, and he doesn't deserve your vote to stay. Neely, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Vision is history. Welcome to Big Brother. I'm gonna do something different, something unheard of. I'm not gonna see it. If you already know you're going to hate it, why give them your money?
This is basically why we're here. We're here to watch the fire rise.
Racist, group, white supremacy. They say they're coming with on their clothing so that they can identify one another.
समर्थन में हमने आज यज्ञ किया और
Thank you.
Don't give him his code. Don't give him his code. Keep his code. Confiscate his code.
Well, huge news because on Friday, the Pope, who I may remind you is the infallible representative of God on earth, said, and I'm translating from the Latin, my bad. That's right, Trump toe-to-toe with the vicar of Christ, and the Pope blanked. It took Galileo 400 years to get an apology. Trump got one in 24 hours.
Ben Shapiro has gone full Shekels again, criticizing Trump over Dr. David Duke. And it's another picture of a stereotypical-looking Jewish cartoon. And here's another one. Well, what would you expect from a cuck picture of a rooster, and it says cuck, 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 cuck. Okay, cuck is some sort of internet speak. It's the alt-right speak.
It shouldn't be fat. I'm one of my internet people.
Me out, Trump is like Hitler.
You're fucking a white male! You're a white man!
I've been so busy the last 6 months since this whole Carl the Cuck thing kicked off. A video in a sense. He's here. He's a great patriot. So it's good to have you on board.
Well, thank you, Alex. It's just great to be here.
For listeners, because we're on a lot of AM and FM stations, Christian stations, a lot of great people picking it up. They don't know about internet memes or Carl the Cuck or Abe Skrillex.
Let June the 23rd go down in our history as our Independence Day.
Williamson is False Nigga.
Ben Garrison. I've been a fan of this guy for a decade. He's one of the top political cartoonists in the world.
Mr. Trump or someone on his team posted a supporter-made video on their official Twitter on Monday with the message, "Make America Great Again." The videos get tweeted, came across the ire of one two-time worst company in America, EA, who issued a copyright claim on the video on Twitter and YouTube the video was called Trump Effect. So it's strange because using that, it's suggesting that he's Shepard. A senior communications rep for EA said the video was an unauthorized use of our IP. We do not support our assets being used in political campaigns.
I didn't say something back. That was true. All right. Let's get out of your house. All right. We got to continue this show. Hey, man. Nobody watches you.
Someone here should ask,
Are you Canadian?
do you want your...
Great stuff.
Went on for 5 minutes. I want more now. Why did you
And radio campaign
right? I'm talking about propaganda. I'm talking about memes. I'm talking about a full-fledged digital war.
The fact of the matter is, most of them are childless single men who masturbate to anime. They're not real political players. These are not people who matter in the overall of humanity.
You mean 4chan and Reddit?
Real quick, I got freaking smoked when I was in Iraq because accompanying that, freaking I sang Taylor Swift for my buddy Rogers, freaking radio guy and stuff. Freaking, he was cool as shit. Freaking, he, you know, was like, she wears short skirts, I wear a t-shirt. Oh wait, no, like he said some line, from Taylor Swift. And I said, friggin', she wears short skirts, I wear a t-shirt. She's cheer captain and I'm sitting on the bleachers. And friggin', all of a sudden it's heard on accompanying that. This is, I can't remember who it was because it wasn't our, we were transitioning. We just moved out of our patrol base and stuff. And and I forgot to switch the comms over. And I had to do 300 push-ups for singing Taylor Swift. So, sorry.
The main competition I've got now is from a channel called Joey's World Tour.
Hey everyone, it's Joey Super Cool Food Reviews.
I mean, people act like, you know, we're arch enemies, you know, we're in some bitter war or something together. Really, he does his thing, you know, he's West Coast, I'm East Coast. We're able to manage, at least we're able to coexist for now, and I hope it stays that way.
Look at this dude.
arm got a quad or something.
This is Anonymous. That's my dad and my mum, she.
Now is not the time for trifle. That comes later.
What goes around comes around.
What is the most resilient parasite? A bacteria? A virus? An idea? Resilient, highly contagious. Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate. An idea that is fully formed, fully understood, that sticks. Right in there somewhere. this is where I need you. You create the world of the meme. We bring the subject into that meme, and they fill it with their subconscious.
How could I ever acquire enough detail to make them think that it's reality?
Well, memes, they feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange.
YouTube, Hillary Clinton has just made probably the most monumental mistake she could ever make. She's going to poke the hornet's nest. She would be well warned not to do this. There are over 9,000 dedicated shit posters just from Canada alone on 4chan's Politically Incorrect. Over 9,000 of them. Consequences will never be the same. Her shills will be utterly overwhelmed in a tidal wave of pure hate and degeneracy. No matter how many thousands of them she has on call that day, are going to be so overwhelmed with work and take such a beating that it's almost going to be sad. You have to feel sorry for these people having to deal with that sort of stuff.
The emerging racist ideology known as the alt-right. So it's not like an applause moment or like a booing moment or whatever. It's quiet. Everybody's listening to what she says. As soon as she says that phrase, alt-right, some guy yells out from the crowd, Pepe! There's also David Duke tweeting out Pepe the Frog. Donald Trump kissing Pepe the Frog, the little white supremacist baby signifier.
It's a meme of Pepe. And for those of you who don't know, Pepe is a white nationalist symbol. David Duke, the former KKK leader, also tweeted a similar meme.
Another meme of the alt-right mascot, a frog called Pepe, emerging from inside the web.
The white nationalists are going to love this because they're going to feel like, yeah, we're in there with Trump. There's Pepe the Frog. I know none of this stuff, but I now know it. I just learned it today. Pepe the Frog is apparently some icon you put in your pictures to show solidarity with the alt-right.
The Redditors and the people that are in his 4chan fan club, the Nazi frogs, the alt-right.
Traditional GOP, labeling them cucks, meaning conservatives who are supposedly emasculated by globalist progressive forces.
Project the winner of the presidential race. CNN projects Donald Trump wins the presidency.
You see, there's them and there's us. We brands that self-made, that started from the mud, from ground up, from nothing, off a vision, a dream, and hard work, dedication, and passion. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Them doors that was always closed, I ripped the door off, took the hinges off, and when I took the hinges off, I put the hinges on the fuckboy's hands. I took the hinges and I put in the fuckboy's hands that was trying to lock the door.
fromage, omelette de fromage, omelette de fromage, omelette de fromage, omelette de fromage.
Well, let's just play this out.
About being upset, Harambe, who is the gorilla that was killed at the Cincinnati Zoo.
How many brothers fell victim to the street? Rest in peace, young nigga. There's a heaven for you. Be alive if I told you that I never thought of death. My niggas, we the last ones left. But life goes on. How many brothers fell victim to the street? Rest in peace, young nigga. There's a heaven for you. Be alive if I told you that I never thought of death. My niggas, we the last ones left.
So, yeah, we all have a chance. We're not all perfect. We're not the best. We're far from the worst. But do we try? Or do we just stay with what we know? And it's hard to make that transition, like that, to just leave an entire system. Why is it that there's even this crypto market? Like, we're trying to build a whole new thing. And, and I'm not, like, I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff. The thing is, like, that's a motivating video for me. Like, that's why it's in my watch laters. A lot of my watch laters have become private or deleted and things like that because of YouTube and whatnot, and so I'll actually go through some of my videos and I'll do my watch later playlist so people can actually find some of these things that have been hidden. Nonetheless, this is, like, there's the opportunity out there. Like, don't be intimidated by these markets. These new markets are being developed. The thing is that there's already a foundation, and there's already an allegiance. Like, things are crazy, crazier than I even want to understand, because I can't do it all. I understand that. And the thing is that friggin' no one person should have to do it all. And the best I can say that I've been provided with the help that I need, and that's information. Through that information, I'm able to develop my own ideas and perpetuate this effort. That's my goal with this whole thing. The fact is that there's a market out there of freaking people around the world, a global effort that we unite. We unite without borders. We don't believe in that crap. It's just like freaking, hey, you got, it's not about borders. The internet destroys borders. And, I mean, especially if people can hack the Pentagon, they're in a lot more control than people think. Because, people want to get into ancient alien theory and stuff like that. And maybe someone else has shared that technology, with more, it's like, they just want to, send it to the United States, their government. No. There's got to be other stories out there. Like, friggin', there's been contact with other people. Oh, now I just lost a bunch. Oh, you fuckers. You'll never see the forest before the trees are in your way. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. Love you all. And thank you for allowing me to share this. Hold on a second. Need a burrito. Alright. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, go back.
We just had the